too, gentlemen. Right, you certainly weigh steers like that. Can I make $3? $3 at $2.95. Who's got $2.90 to start him?
Mortlake agents have conducted their monthly store sale on Thursday, and Hayden Lanyon joins me. Hayden, 2,600 head of cattle here today, which was a pretty good yarding. The cattle lacked a little bit of condition in the bottom end, but the top end of the cattle were quite good.
Yeah, a bit varied, Murray, but some good runs of steers throughout, good runs of heifers, and also some breeding cattle as well up the back end. But look, a lot of guys are either going, into the tops of their spring drop calves, or cleaning up, some of their autumn drop calves as well. So it was a little bit varied, but all in all, it was pretty reasonable yarding.
Yeah. A sale that I'd call a two-speed sale that had like a two-speed economy, where we had very good demand for cattle that were over 350 kilos up to over 500. Feedlotters took them on a face, and it was excellent demand. But underneath that, only selected lines, set the world on fire.
Yeah, the feedlot job's been very good, and it's holding our job up very nicely. So they've just proved that over the way the job's been going, that cattle will get scarce. They know that cattle will get scarce later on. So their strength is more than welcome, to be honest. We didn't have the yarding of heifers today, I don't think, but a good yarding of steers. I suppose a lot of the heifers have been, joined back with a bull and that sort of thing at the moment, so we're a bit lacklustre there. But they did fall away very, very quickly once we got off the feeder job, and we stepped back into the cattle that were only sort of 250, 300 kilos.
Yeah, price-wise for steers, we saw 280 up to probably 305 or 6 or 8 in that vicinity. Best of the heifers, 270s and 280.
Yeah, about 20 cents off the heifers, which has been pretty general. But yeah, look, as I said before, anything with a bit of condition and weight, ready to feed on, sold very, very well. And the cattle, it's all grass fed. We're starting to get a little bit of growth down here. Our local support's been very good into South Australia, and a couple of selective Gippsland fellas operating as well.
Couple of selected lines of cattle here today sold extremely well for what they were, 260 or 70 kilos for $1,000, which was something that we haven't seen at that rate for that weight.
Yeah, Noxie Payton's out at O'Donoghue. Very, very good operator, very good cattle, and they do like buggery when they get the chance. So his annual sell-offs this time of the year, they presented well, they're very quiet, they're very well bred, and he gets return purchases for that reason, and they really go after him.
Yeah, Landmark International poking along on the bottom at buying cattle at $6,500 to $7,500, where their competition was very welcome.
Yeah, look, and we needed him today, to be honest. And look, he was very handy on some of those lighter end cattle, because it could have got a very, very sticky, and it was just good to have the export order to prop the job up.
Yeah, and that was very noticeable when you got to the heifers, that that big base order just didn't operate in that light heifer market, which we saw was quite flat.
Yeah, I think any of the well-bred straight black cattle, they've got the opportunity to either grow out to feedlot heifers or to kill, but being straight blacks, they've got the opportunity after they complete their 6-month residency to put into an export order. So as soon as you get off the straight blacks, yeah, it did struggle a little bit, to be honest. But if we take it all throughout the eastern states, there's a lot of those little cattle floating around. So I mean, it's been in line with everywhere else.